Former Japanese Defense Minister Shigeru Ishiba has won the race to lead the ruling Liberal Democratic Party, or LDP. He will replace incumbent Prime Minister Fumio Kishida as the country's next leader. The winner of the LDP's leadership election is all but assured to become prime minister as the party controls parliament's powerful lower chamber. Ishiba beat economic security minister Sanae Takaichi in a runoff after none of the 9 candidates won a majority in the first round. For the latest, let's go live to Chris Gilbert in Tokyo. Hello, Chris. So fill us in with more details of the election.
Well, good afternoon. Well, it's 5 times lucky for Shigeru Ishiba. It was his 5th run at president of the party. In 2018, he even had the goal, as people said at that time, to go up against the late, great Shinzo Abe and was defeated, but not this time. Sanae Takaichi, who was the runner-up, did win the original round of voting. She secured about 181 votes to Ishiba's 154, but when it went to the runoff, the more voters decided inside the party that he was the preferred option, beating her by 21 votes, 215 to 194. So Ishiba, despite how famously unpopular he is with LDP lawmakers, is going on Tuesday to very likely be elected by the Diet, which is LDP controlled, the next Prime Minister of Japan, and we're waving sayonara to Fumio Kishida for now, of course, who was not in this race. Ishiba is very popular amongst the local chapters. He's seen as somewhat of a renegade inside the party, so that also may have been some of the motivation for members to elect him over Sanae Takaichi.
Well, Chris, tell us more about Ishiba's policy stance.
Well, he is an old dog of the LDP. He has been called a traitor by lawmakers before opposing the party in 1993. He has clashed with Taro Aso, the former prime minister, who is now his vice president. He's clashed with Shinzo Abe, as I mentioned, and has been a political outsider under Kishida as well. But that may be part of the reason for voting for him, even though he appears on the surface to represent, prime ministers of Japan to date. They may be hoping that he will distance the party from the slush fund scandals and other scandals that have dogged it under Fumio Kishida. He is a strong advocate for strengthening the self-defense forces. He is a strong advocate for codifying the self-defense forces in Japan's constitution and for a more active, protected, as he says, Japan in geopolitics. He is a bit more conservative and dovish when it comes to the aggressive pursuit of nuclear energy that some of the other candidates like Shinzaro Koizumi had, preferring a softer balance of renewable, thermal, hydro, non-renewable sources and nuclear. However, this was an LDP vote, not a public vote. And so he will be, for the most part, following LDP policy lines. It'll be interesting to see how well he does that with his reputation as a renegade and as an outsider and as widely disliked inside the party.
Thank you for the update. Chris Gilbert reporting from Tokyo.